does that even mean, Bowers Game Corner?
Ahoy there, YouTube! I took over Bowers Game Corner for 5 seconds.
And we're back again today for another special video. We're going to be doing my top 100 games of all time as of May 26, 2017. I had a couple requests for this. Hadn't done the video in like a year and a half. So I brought along my buddy Brandon.
Hello.
And a gaming connoisseur himself to criticize my list and also
provide color.
Provide color?
The John Madden to your... Oh, okay.
He's also going to be doing his top 20 of all time as well when we get down to that point. So, how I made this list, I haven't done it about a year and a half. I probably played close to 500 to 1,000 games in that year. Maybe
Probably.
2 years, 500.
Maybe more.
But I took my old list, and then I went through Board Game Geek. I looked at about 300 to 500 games that I had highly ranked, and then I wrote them down on Post-it notes, and then just kind of turned this entire table into a giant Post-it note factory.
So it's like that thing from Always Sunny, where Charlie has like everything on the wall.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much exactly that. So we're going to be doing a 10-part series. Beginning of each one, I'm going to tell you about a game that slipped off the list or did not make the list. So starting off, my honorable mention for number 10 through number 90 is Mage Knight. Fantastic game from CGE. It takes like 3 hours, assuming you've never played it.
Nope, never heard of it.
It's exploration, it's deck building, it's leveling up your characters. It's incredible, but it's also a beast to get to the table, a beast to learn, and a beast to play. But man, it's a great game. But let's get to games that are on the list, starting at number 100 and Viceroy.
Wow, it makes your top 100.
All right, yeah. I love Viceroy from Mayday Games, also from Hobby World. And this game is really cool. You're going to be building this pyramid, and the theme is completely non-existent.
Yeah,
you played this, right?
We have played this once, yes.
Yeah, you're building up a pyramid, but it's got so many cool concepts. It's like, do you want to build a bunch of stuff on the bottom to get it to, start building the base of your pyramid, or do you want to start climbing up higher? Because as you get these cars built up higher, you're going to be getting way better rewards. It also has some interesting attacks, some set collection, lots of cool special abilities. I really love this game.
What I liked about it was every single card in it, there's like 100 cards or something like that, and they're all different, right? There's nothing the same, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it's all unique. They got special law cards with special abilities.
Sort of point salad, right?
Yeah, definitely is. It definitely is tons of different ways to score points. My number 100, a game that I still really enjoy a couple years out, Viceroy. Also a really cool bidding system.
Oh, that's true. I did like that.
All right, my number 99, I do not have it, but it is Formula D, whatever you want to call it, from Asmodee. You played this before?
Racing, no.
Oh.
I know it. I at least know that one.
Yeah, it's an old warhorse. It's Push Your Luck classic. It's kind of got like that Settlers Catan thing going where it's still a fun game, but you know that it's not the best design game, just the way they do it. Like, if you're in first place, as long as you don't play like an idiot, you should win.
Gotcha.
But there's always that chance that, like, you could be swinging around a corner, rolling 17s and 16s. It's a lot of fun. Tons of special maps you can play with. They have boatloads and boatloads of expansion. It's a really fun racing game. Do I think it'll be on my list, say, 5 years from now? Probably not. Probably because I don't own it. But Formula D, one I really do enjoy. Moving on to number 98, we have Letter Tycoon from Breaking Games. So you played this one?
I have played that one.
Yes. Letter Tycoon, very fun word game. And actually what I really liked about this game is it somewhat tries to mitigate that problem that a lot of word games have where if somebody's really good at words, they're going to crush you.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't do it completely.
Right.
Like, I've still gotten crushed by the same person like 4 times playing this, but it tries to fix that by buying stocks, and you buy stocks and letters and get points.
It was really easy to learn, low barrier to entry as well. And when I played it with like 4 people that had never played it before. Somebody brought it over. It's like, hey, let's do this, and it was fun. It was entertaining. I approve of this pick.
Yeah, and it's actually got an expansion coming out very soon as well, coming to Kickstarter. I'm excited to see what they add to the game, and
like letters you've never heard of. Like they just add like symbols.
Numbers. You can start doing emojis and stuff.
There you go. Actually, yeah, all right.
Letter Tycoon. If you know someone who's not a gamer but loves Scrabble, this is the one you want to introduce them to.
That's actually really good. Yeah,
fantastic game. So moving on to number 97, we have Crocodile from Mayday Games.
I love this so much that you put this in this.
Yeah. Well, I love this game, and one thing I really love about this game, this is an old school game. This is a very old game where you're just going to be trying to flick in these little discs into the center part. But one thing that I really love about this game is it it makes you have confrontational moments. You have to try and hit other people's pieces in order to get your pieces in, which just leads to these fun moments of trying to like knock other people's pieces out and then get yours in. It's also what I call like an heirloom game, and I don't think there's too many of them out there.
It's an heirloom game.
I made this term up. An heirloom game is a game that you will pass down to your children. Like I don't think I'm going to pass
considering.
Like Scythe, Mage Wars, all these other games I have over here. Am I probably going to pass them down to my kids? Probably not. But this is the kind of thing we play at family get-togethers. Kids are going to be one in like 25, 30 years.
Shout out Fort Wayne Curling Club has one of these hanging on their wall.
And shout out to Mayday Games who hooked me up with
that's
this
amazing.
For the review purposes. So huge thanks to them. And there's quite a few of them on the list. Mayday Games. In like the bottom 20, I think.
You could like be a sponsor, Mayday. Just let you know.
Number 96, we have Skull from Asmodee.
Skull should have made my list.
I love Skull. It's super simple, super light. I don't have any components, but we could use this post-it note, honestly.
Yeah, you can use coasters.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy.
So in Skull, it's just a straight-up bluffing game. You're trying to guess who put a skull, who put a rose. Teach it in less than 5 minutes. Play it in 10, 15, 20 minutes.
So easy, super fun. Quick, I mean, what more do you want? That probably would have made my list had I thought about it. That is a fantastic game.
Yeah, when I came up on it on the list, I was like, oh yeah, Skull. That's got to be my list.
A great list, yeah.
Number 96, Skull. Moving on, number 95, also from Mayday Games and Korea Board Games, is Coconuts. Have you played Coconuts?
I have not played Coconuts.
I love me some Coconuts.
This looks like a kid's game.
It is a kid's dexterity family game, all right? You're going to be better at it as an adult. But it's a lot of fun. I also highly recommend getting the Coconuts Duo expansion, which adds 2 additional monkeys, so you can go 6 players. And in Coconuts...
Wait, there's monkeys and cups and coconuts? I'm sold.
Yeah.
I'm sold.
You're trying to flip... Yeah, I'll even get it out. There's this... You try and take coconuts, and you flip them in this monkey's hand, and try to get them into these little cups.
The best thing ever.
Yeah, but it's got like some special abilities you can utilize, where like when somebody's doing it, you can wave your hand in their face or blow in their ear, a la Lance Stevenson.
All right.
Lots of fun stuff. Fantastic family game. Highly recommend Coconuts from Mayday Games.
Internet, what more do you need? Monkeys, coconuts.
Bingo. All right, moving on to the polar opposite of Coconuts from Tasty Minstrel Games. Shout out to them. They sponsor the channel. Is Oracle of Delphi from Tasty Minstrel Games. This one came out last year. Stefan Feld and his very least Stefan Feldiest. This is a race game where you're going to be racing around the board, fighting monsters, getting statues, racing up these tech trees, rolling dice. Love this game. It's got simple, but it's got lots of moving parts, which I really like. You've never played this,
No, I have not. Nope.
Yeah. Really enjoy this one. It is kind of like, it's not a point salad because it is a straight race. You just have to accomplish these goals to win the race, but you can kind of decide which order you want to do them in. Really enjoy it. Lots of choices, fight monsters, collect cubes, push your luck. Really enjoy it because there's this really cool injury system in it with cards. Oracle of Delphi, don't let this one slip underneath your radar. If you like Stefan Felder, if you like race games, this is a great one to check out. That is Oracle of the Delphi.
All right.
Moving on to another one most people probably not going to have heard of.
All right.
Is Escape the Nightmare. Now, wow. This is probably, actually the next 2 games on the list are the quirkiest games on my list, I do think.
Deck of cards looks like?
So it's Escape the Nightmare. Yeah, it's a deck of cards where you are going to be trying to get a set. It's just that simple. It's a completely cooperative game where you're going to be trying to get a set of cards. But all the cards tell you to do different things. So maybe when someone trades you the card, you now have to start lying to all your partners. But they don't know that you're lying except for one person who knows you're lying. But maybe that person can't talk for the moment because maybe there's silence. And there's this built-in timer. Someone is always going to be the timer, and they're counting down. It just creates this really crazy sense of urgency and tension. It's a very difficult game to explain. Go check out Board Game Geek. I actually did a live gameplay of this with my game night. Really enjoyable game. I really wish a big publisher would pick this up, because it's just, look at that. Take the risk on that. It's just a deck of cards. Highly recommend this one. That is Escape the Nightmare, 3DT. Total Games. I don't know if it's in print, but it should be. Really fun game. And I lied. The next game is not quirky. Number 92 is not quirky at all. Number 92 is brain burning is all get out. And that is Lewis and Clark, The Expedition.
Oh, we've done this one. I remember playing this one.
I
Okay.
like this one a lot, but
We got our butts kicked, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly.
and that was your first time playing it. That was like my fourth time playing it. So this is one of those games where you're going to get crushed the first time, but it's you're playing as Lewis and Clark, and you're trying to get to wherever they were trying to go. I don't know, Denny's or whatever. And
West.
it's got worker placement. It's got a little bit of I'd say a hand building vibe because you're going to be purchasing cards to put in your hand. I would say,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't remember much about it, so I mean, I must not have totally blown me away. I just remember getting our butts kicked. That's what I remember.
It's got resource cubes. It's got a decent solo player game. Lots of interesting choices. The theme comes across really well too.
That is true. Yeah.
All the cards have actual characters from this time period, and they go over what they all did, and it's really cool. And if you enjoy this time period, and if you enjoy lighter games, I'd say this is kind of a dry game.
It was, yeah.
Not lighter games, drier games. Not
Dry. Yeah.
not lighter
That's a
games.
good way to describe it.
This is definitely one to check out. I think it's
Asmodee.
a very well designed game as well. So it's Lewis and Clark from Asmodee, whatever. They don't send me games.
You
And-
could, Asmodee. I mean, it's possible.
I'm small potatoes. Moving on to the final one on this list, number 91. This house is haunted for Brain Punch games. I freaking love this game. So let me tell you about this game.
All right. Please
You
do.
ready?
Yeah.
If we wanted to play this game, we need to get 4 to 8 people. We would need to turn off all the lights in the house. We'd all need to get flashlights, light candles. It is a game where you explore your house. You're going to set out decks of cards in various different rooms in your house, and then you have to go explore the house, try not to become a demon. If you become a demon, you have to be sabotaging the humans, and you don't want people to know your allegiance, so there's like kind of a hidden role aspect there. It is the scariest game out there, period, because it actually has legitimate scares. Like, because the lights are off, there's certain cards that say, like, your whole goal is to just stay in a room and, like, try and scare people when they come in, but you don't know when people are coming in, and they don't know where you are. So it's like, oh, man, we're missing Brandon. Where's Brandon at? Oh, he's like, I bet he's in a room. I bet he's cursed or something like that. It's a really difficult game to explain.
So if you lived in a mansion, this would be awesome.
It worked upstairs. I think it says you need, like, 4 to 6 rooms.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
not too bad. That's
But
not too bad.
it is a ton of fun if you've got the right group, if you got the right house.
I would say you'd have to have the people in the right mindset to do it, because you might be sitting there in a room for like 10 minutes by yourself, waiting to do nothing, basically.
Not 10 minutes, but yeah, it is
Well,
a
I'm
niche game.
just throwing out. Yeah,
It is
absolutely.
definitely a niche
But it
game.
sounds awesome. I mean, I think I'd enjoy that.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun if you've been drinking, too.
Okay. Yeah.
We can say about a lot of games.
Pop into the room, be like, boom!
This is number 91. This house is haunted. Those were the top 10 games on
The top 100. Bottom 10, top 100.
So that was number 100 through 91. Let me know what you think about them in the comments below. Let me know if I got any of them really wrong or really right. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube.